Good morning, good morning. Hopefully you can't hear all the guys next door because there's like 30 of them over there, it seems like. I can't believe they're still working, but they're still working. Today, the prompt is yellow moon. And I might try to find something in here. I have another idea. I don't know if it'll work. Oh, I love that, actually. Yellow moon. I don't know if I want to use something store-bought or if I want to make something again. I'm sure I have yellow paper. I don't really want it to be a yellow moon per se. I don't want it to be literal. That's what I'm trying to say, per se. I just want it to be kind of wacky, and I'm running out of, I need to really thin stuff out because of the spine. Not that that's crucial in my decision making, but it is a thought in the back of my mind, which is not very deep. My mind is not a deep cavern of space here. It's a very shallow space. Although, cut that out. But I don't want to cut out. Some of these papers are just too precious. I don't mind losing her. That's not my aesthetic, but there's a yellow moon. These are all kind of creepy. Ooh. Ooh. I do like this one, though. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Change everything I just said. Look at that sticker. Can you see that? That's a gorgeous sticker. Okay. Now, I like that one, too. I possibly can still do kind of what I was thinking, which is something I do off and on. I love doing. I like that one too. I like that sticker. And it kind of goes with the idea that's in the back of my head. Oh, God, I love this. I love this. I love that background. Whew. I'm thinking like I can't say it out loud yet. I'm just kidding. All right, I don't want to use any of that paper maybe, although there are some solid colors in here. What could be a good accent color? Any of these purples, actually. I think it's about time we had, ooh, no. A purple. Although my background won't show up on that very much that I'm thinking of. Okay. Quit stalling. All right. What I want to do I love kind of like creating the word and then transferring it over to this side. And to do that, what is this? This is the apple. This keeps floating loose. It's an escapee. Okay. Oh, I think what I'm going to do is take, I could use purple because there's a lot of purple in the bottom and on the side here. And I might have some white space here. I have 2 shades of purple in tempera paint sticks. I have paint. Oh, I have all those gel pens, but I'm not going to use those. But I have paint. Arteza purples. And I have an Arteza or Tombow purples. These guys. And this guy. Maybe those are the ones I stick with. I don't want that pink. I was thinking I had another purple. Ooh, what's that? Yeah, okay. Let's try something here. This is an experiment. Is this the place to experiment? Probably not, but I'm going to do it anyhow. And I could accent it with other stuff, but what I wanted, but actually, back all that up. These aren't going to transfer because they will dry before they get here. So these might not. Let's just try. And it says Yellow Moon, but we're using purple. I really don't want it to be readable. Okay, that didn't work. Back up, lady. But we do have 2 purples in these. And I don't mind doing this again. Then, getting all of that wet. That's probably what I should have done with these. Before it dries. Again. Better. But actually, I like this becoming very messy. And just kind of not being able to read it by the end. So we're just going to keep going. So now you really can't read it too much. Kind of spread this around. Maybe a little of this. Well, heck, we're gonna do this. It's not really working the way I wanted to. It would work better in paint, but we're gonna do this. I'm gonna create it on both sides. Basically, I just want a lot of purple swirls by the time we're done. And not being able to read what it says, pretty much. I'm starting all of them off a tad, like a 1/4 of an inch different, so that they show up. Each one gets a little bit of their own private time, their own special attention. And there's stuff underneath here that's creating lumps and bumps, and that's okay. Oh, I should have done it in Neocolor 2s. That would have been the best one. Okay, here's lavender. And here's like an orchid color. Never heard so much fun at a construction site. There's one guy over there that I swear, he just lets out a shriek like every 20 minutes or so. And he's like having the best time hammering nails. I don't know what kind of wood glue they're using over there. Okay, you really can't read it now, but it's becoming quite apparent that it's becoming a little bit too messy. I don't know if that's possible. Okay, there's the Neocolor 2s. That's kind of wanted like, almost like there's too many swirls going on here, lady. What are you doing? I think this is the color I really want. I don't want, perhaps, all of it to look the same. But have a bunch of swirls. Actually, that has Yellow Moon written all over it in like 5 different places. And everything I could gather that's purple. Now, you see, there's my Yellow Moon, but I think I want to put it on yellow paper. I don't think I have any. Wait a minute, is there yellow in that book? black, so orange and green. I could do the same thing in yellow on here. There's a little bit. And then put it behind. I'll just put a bunch of yellow down. This one is almost dried out. Kind of double up on the letters. And cut out a big circle. Like right there. There's a little bit of goopy stuff going on. There's a little bit of all kinds of stuff going on, and I kind of like that. I think life is just kind of like that right now. A little bit of goopy stuff. I have not decided if I'm going to take a couple days in between. I know I just came back. I got out of YouTube blockage. Okay, I think it needs a little bit of something right there. A little bit of a moon. But I'm thinking I might take a day or two in between. I don't know if I like that now. This distracts from this. But, oh, maybe black. Like a black night. Oh, where's my book? Here it is. I knocked my camera over. I know there's black in here. There goes that crazy guy. See, I like this one as opposed to that one. And then, no. Maybe a yellow ring? There's kind of almost like an eclipse thing going on here. I might cut this out. I need a round something. Okay, we're going to paint it, put it right there. You're going to see my head. Okay, I can see that sort of. And I pretty much got it centered. I've been watching a lot of Ali Edwards, old December dailies, just for some ideas. Now, she doesn't do, especially in the early days, she's doing a little bit more mixed media stuff, but she doesn't really do it any in the early days in her actual journals. Now, developing the product, she might. And she's doing more and more of that now. It's kind of crooked, but now I don't hate that. It's a little too big. Wish this was a little more straight, but maybe if we cut this a little crooked, it won't be so bad. But just to get some ideas for maybe different types of tip-ins and yes. Forget I want just the eclipse happening. I love that. Yes. Sometimes you just know when you know. But I have all these ideas. And I'm kind of like, I know what I want to do for my journal for November. but I don't know how to execute it, and I don't have a journal here. But we're not going home till like the 5th, and I don't want to wait that long to start. So I might end up at the thrift store tomorrow. Oh, I do have some extra books up in the attic here. Okay, let me put this side on first, because I got to get it over to the fold. I might actually cut that. I don't think I'm going to take any time between the two, but I don't know how to execute. And since when has that stopped me? But I don't have anything prepared yet as far as any kind of list of prompts. Well, I take that back. I have that too. I'm talking myself out of all my excuses. Okay. Oh, yes. And now I think I might go around this with black. And I guess I am talking myself out of it. No break. No break. But I got to get on the stick. Okay, this is very messy on purpose because our friend the Dirty Water is going to help us here. This is kind of leaving white space, which I don't always do. And I was thinking about that this morning. Early this morning. I'm like, I haven't left white space in a long time. I love that. I love that. It's just enough white space. A circle. Now, I am going to... These Arteza markers are pretty juicy, except that there really isn't a good yellow. Can I go around this with yellow? No, I don't like that yellow at all. It's very pale. Or do I just make little yellow dots? We might be doing that. There's going to be a few little stars in our solar system of the yellow moon. Still leaving white space, but bringing that yellow out and adding to this. Right? Right. Any art critic would say that, I'm quite certain. So I talked myself out of not stalling, taking a break in between. I just need to get my act together. And I talked myself out of what I said I was going to do with that. And I talked myself into keeping white space. And I know what this says, so do you, and I like that. I like a little bit of mystery, but a little bit of not mystery. This guy goes over here. These two go up here. No, not that one, this one. Go in here. I have my Stabilos and tempera paint sticks all separated by warms and cools, and then a drawer of neutrals, the blacks and the browns and the white. All right, I'm missing a purple. Here it is. Okay. Get all this stuff put away before I lose it. Okay, now, I love that. It's a little different, which is good. Different's good. Where's the front? There it is. Still mixed media. Still kind of matches a lot of grunge that's going on here. I actually like that a lot. Does that say yellow moon to you? Yeah, there's the yellow moon. Yellow moon. Yellow moon. I love these kind of things because I think I like things that I'm not in charge of because I really rarely know what I'm doing, or I don't know how to execute the technique. Let's just say that. But this, there's no right or wrong in my head. There's no right or wrong. A jelly plate, no right or wrong. Painting like I did yesterday with that paper, there's no right or wrong. Gluing all that stuff down, there's no right or wrong. The more the better. I love all that. I love the possibility that it has to be perfect. That's how to say that. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Super easy. Super fast. No pain. And a lot of fun. That's the goal. That's the goal. Cool. Okay. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. If you're in Jamaica, be careful. Oy, oy, oy. It looks like a doozy of a hurricane coming your way. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.